There's a different energy inside Cowgirl Stadium as the Longhorns will bat it around this way. Caden Henry will lead things off, the center fielder, followed by Scott Mitchell. Atwood will clean it up. The first baseman, Stewart, Washington, Martinez, Maloney, and the left fielder, Dayton, will round things off. Again, 15 multiple RBI games for Atwood. She has been very good. And she will go head-to-head with Lexi Kilfoyle, and you told us a little bit about her already, but this young lady's got a lot of pitches in her arsenal.
Definitely. Lexi Kilfoyle is one of the best in the country. She's going to work low in the zone. She throws a hard drop ball, a curve ball, and she also has an off-speed to keep batters off balance.
Kilfoyle, that one is hit squarely over to first base. Godwin gloves it. It's interesting. Externally, as that one misses, the off speed is going to put the first base runner on for Texas. A walk for Mia Scott, and that's a good AB for her.
For sure. She worked that at bat. She started off behind one.
Dame transfer. And that one hit right back to Lexi Kilfoyle. Tries to make two. She does! And the Cowgirls turn a double play and get out at the top half of the first inning. Great defense by Oklahoma State.
And she also has a really effective off-speed pitch to kind of throw off this Oklahoma State offensive lineup.
So Rosie Davis is going to strike out here. That's a rare strikeout. But again, the pressure of being a freshman.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun too.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would imagine so. 69 strikeouts now for Cavan in the season as Talon Edwards takes the first pitch, pops it up to the shortstop Martinez, and she camps out underneath it. And out number 2 this weekend. That one's hit sharp. Just like that, this game has a score, and it belongs to Oklahoma State. Carly Godwin leaves the ballpark, and Godwin just hit her 8th home run of the season. Sound the horn. Backs her way in. .67. That one's hit sharply to first. Catch made by Stewart, and the inning is over. But not before Carly Godwin took one out of the park. And the Cowgirls have a 1-0 lead here in Stillwater as we continue. Oregon head coach from 2010 to 18, led team to 13 possible super regional bursts, led Texas to the 2022 Women's College World Series runner-up finish. And I mean, I was talking to Kenny Gajewski about Mike White earlier today, and he said, nobody talks about him as one of the best, but he is literally as good as anybody coaching-wise in the country, and his numbers suggest that.
Oh, definitely. It's so impressive to me that all of his collegiate teams have made it to a super regional, because that is such a challenge to get there, and it kind of just shows how well they prepare their team for the postseason and how well they prepare to perform in those big moments at the end of the season.
Well, we talked about Reese Atwood, our featured player for Texas, coming in, and the catcher will lead things off in the top half of number 2. Hits that one, slow roller to Edwards. Double clutches, throws, and bobbled at first, but Godwin gets the out. Wasn't exactly clean, but the Cowgirls do get the ground out of Atwood. She is so quick, and she has the ability to get to anything out there in the outfield. That is for sure. 3-2 swing, missed the first strikeout for Lexi Kilfoyle on the day.
A really good pitch.
So now the money pitch, 3-2, and that one is got her, rung her up. Washington thought it was ball 4. Home plate ump. Nothing but success has he known since he's been here.
For sure, and kind of similar to Coach White, both of these coaches know how to get their teams ready.
1-2. That one is chopped foul. It is not controlled by Scott, and got underneath her glove, and Warwick may be credited with a single. Let's see. That's going to be close. Nope, they are going to call it an error. Let's take a look at it.
Yeah, Cavan uses her off-speed here, and Michaela Warwick is protecting. She has 2 strikes, so goes down, is able to get that ball fair. Mia Scott made a great effort for that ball, but
but they have had 36 errors now in the season. They don't play great complementary defenses. That one's hit into the gap, and the Cowgirls are going to have runners at first and second. Good bit of hitting there by Katie Lyons.
Exactly.
Bloodworth hits that one sharply, but it's going to be caught by Dayton in left field. And hits that one to first. Stewart has it. It's a race. And just in time, Stewart barely got her foot down before Anderson was able to meet her there.
He throws it very hard in the upper 60s, and she commands it very well.
There's the first hit of the ball game for Texas as Martinez goes opposite way between third and
so many different ways.
Lays that one down beautifully, and the throw, Edwards does not get it there in time. Boy, I tell you what, Edwards got there quickly, made a terrific throw, but that just shows the speed of Maloney as she
and kind of keep the runners where they are. They have a much better shot.
There's a hit that will be taken by Edwards, the out at first, but it does move the runners up. So
Zone. So really good job by her kind of working that outer half of the plate on the lefties.
So 2-2 here, and the battle continues. And there it is, another swing, and coming up empty that time. 2-2 with 2 on, 2 out. And a 1-run deficit for the Longhorns. There's a changeup. Bit devastating as Scott's way out in front of it for another strikeout. That volleyball player, and we talk about it. Multi-sport athletes, it seems as that one is fouled off. And is that a third strike drop? I thought it was fouled off, but they're going to say no, it went off the glove of Atwood, and here's the pitch. That one is hit sharply. It's hit in the gap, and that's why it's called the gift shop. Somebody just got a souvenir. Sound the horn, and the Cowgirls have hit another home run, left the yard again, and the Cowgirls have a 2-0 lead. Power by Talon Edwards.
Yeah, Talon Edwards, you know, she goes up and gets this pitch. She knows that Kavan is throwing a rise ball, so she elevates her hands and is able to pull that one so deep over the right field fence.
A little dab on the home. And that one is hit in the gap, so that's going to be a single for Godwin. She's going to start the day 2 for 2.
Works in and out, gets a ton of ground balls.
And that one is just lifted. It's going to be a base hit for the Cowgirls. So Wong gets a single, and she is now 1 for 2 on the day.
Wow, for her to swing at the...
That one's chopped to second, and they try to turn 2. They will not. So Tim will reach on a fielder's choice, and for the Cowgirls. Reached on an error, and she hits that one, and it's on the line. That's going to score 1. Bobble in right field. That's going to score 2, and that is a 2 RBI double for Michaela Ward. Great job, and that hits right on the line in right field, and then the bobble by Maloney allowed the Cowgirls to get 2 across.
Yeah, I think you talk about clutch hitting, and this ball just tailing towards the right field line. Michaela Ward comes up big. That ball was really low in the zone. She's able to go down and get it and punch it out to right field and bring it.
And there's ball 4. That is the second walk issued. Find a gap somewhere. That was going to be hit right to Martinez. The throw over is in time, and that'll retire the side for the Cowgirls. But not before they put 3 more on the board. I mean, these coaching decisions are extremely difficult. That one is hit sharply, and Godwin got a glove on it, but couldn't make the catch. The throw over, great job by Davis to track it down, but the throw not in time. That was so sharply hit, that is definitely going to be a hit and a single for Jolie Mitchell.
Yeah.
Great job back for ball 1.
Yeah, good discipline there by Katie Stewart, because Lexi Kilfoyle got her on that pitch last at bat. So now to mix it up and go and get that off speed for strike 3.
You know, that is, you know, oftentimes a great changeup is called devastating. That's a devastating pitch.
Definitely.
I mean, and how that's
how to play through those nerves. It actually, as you go along and get more experience, it kind of elevates your game.
Well, the game is getting elevated right now for Lexi Kilfoyle. Another strikeout. Again, count to 2-2, and that one is hit over to first, fielded by Stewart for the out. So Anderson used her speed, made Stewart clean it, fielded cleanly. All Big 12 second team a season ago. Davis stays alive there. It was a transfer, actually was a all Pac-12 conference and all freshman team selection as well. So Morgan's had a ton of success wherever she's been. That one is hit into the alley, and the range is there for Henry. Mike White said we have more range in the outfield than we've ever had, and you can see that right there.
But again, Mac Morgan bringing in that drop ball in the inner half, such a tough pitch.
2-2, and that time she'd like to help her team, who is in business right now. That one's hit to third. Scott makes the play, throws it low. Stewart goes down and gets it, and that'll be the third out of the inning. The Cowgirls, 2 of those 3. They're 7- and 8-hole hitters. So the bottom of the lineup has done some stuff. There's good fielding by Lexi. Turns, gets her feet turned, squared away, makes the throw for the first out.
In the nation, obviously I'm going to say that OSU alum, but just such a good environment.
Great environment. They're not going to be happy with that as Maloney runs out another one to her opportunity here. Hit to first. Godwin will get the tag. Runner will move to second. The 2 gone here in the top of the 5th. That culture going for Texas softball. That one is going to be hit by Edwards. Gloves it, throws it. What a play. Edwards makes the throw across the diamond in time, and the Cowgirls have gotten through 5. They got 3-4 team lineup in the Big 12. Really good teams playing right now, as that one is Wong. It is going to ground out to the shortstop for a quick out here in the bottom of the 5th. Steps in 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fielder's choice. She will hit that sharply to Stewart, the first baseman. She'll step on the bag.
Even at second base, you need to be in, because if they hit it at you, you don't charge it.
Michaela Wark has just left the yard. Kayla Wark, the 3rd home run of the day for the Cowgirls. Sound the horn. The Cowgirls now lead at 5-0. Her last home run, her dad caught it. Dad couldn't catch this one. This was over the outlaw section, and the Cowgirls have a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, what a great swing by Michaela Wark. This off-speed pitch, just a little too elevated. She waits back on it perfectly and drives it over the fence. Really nice night for her, a double and a home run now. I think that's 3 RBIs for her, so great.
With a walk. That one's hitting the gap. Got another single to her credit, so she's 2 for 2 with a walk today. 3 in many categories, top 3, top 4, top 5. The Cowgirls have, as you said, have been very, very prepared, as Bloodworth will avoid hitting into a double play. Well, it doesn't matter, does it? That was 2 outs. That's why there was no double play. Cowgirls look very loose. Texas looks very determined, but maybe pressing a bit, as that 3-2 is going to be hit to Godwin. Gloves it, steps in the bag for out 1. Is hit, and the review works out for Texas, and it leads to a base hit for the Longhorns.
Off-speed pitch, way back on it, punch it out to left field, and get this going for them.
And there it is. So 1 hit leads to another. Runners at first and second. So instead of 2 outs, and now that it's a little bit tighter, it's not doing anything here either. There's a tag on third. They get the lead runner. And that'll be a fielder's choice for Stewart. Continuing to be very calm and collected in the Runners at first and second, but 2 out. That was hit into center field. Anderson will come in, makes the catch, and the Cowgirls get themselves out of trouble. The 9-hole hitter strikes out. Had a couple of strikeouts to start the ball game in the first and the third. Flew out in the fourth. Their fourth AB is going to end in a ground out to the second baseman, Washington, for out number 2. The clutch hitting earlier. Some timely hitting, if you will, and that one hits right off the glove of Morgan, and it's going to carry him right into right field. That's about a 40. Carly Godwin has the home run, a single, grounded out her last time up. She's 2 for 3, and that one's going to be hit to Martinez, and the throw is in time, and that's going to retire the Cowgirls here in the bottom of the 6th. So the 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So you got to sit around that hotel room a long time and think about that next outing.
Oh, for sure. And I think that might be an unpopular opinion. Playing late at night was not my favorite because I just wanted to get started with the for Lexi Kilfoyle at this point right now, just because I think this is her game to go out and win. She's done so well all night and only needs 3 more outs to finish it.
And that one is hit to the shortstop. Bloodworth makes the throw to first, but getting back is Martinez.
There.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. And another strikeout for Lexi Kilfoyle. And Good, a sophomore out of San Antonio, Texas. Hits it back to Lexi. Lexi, the throw in time, and the Cowgirls have got it done. Pitched very well. Terrific on the offensive side with 9 hits. And the team that has the best offensive pitching coming into this game.
All cylinders, offense getting going, and Lexi Kilfoyle just slamming the door.
What a job, and obviously Kenny and this team, a lot of smiles right now. Now for this team, for the Texas Longhorns, it's about coming back and figuring a way to change some things. For Lexi Kilfoyle and her teammates, how do you keep this momentum going?
Exactly. We know that Texas has a deep pitching staff, and they're going to come back tomorrow ready to play, ready to battle it out again, and they're going to make their adjustments offensively. So it's going to be another fun one tomorrow. It
is going to be a great series. 2 top 10 teams going at it again on Friday and Saturday for this one. The Cowgirls used 9 hits to get the win, 5-0 here in Stillwater. Hope you've enjoyed Big 12 softball on ESPN+.